Hello everyone, and I hope you guys are having a great day today. I just figured I'd make another video for you guys. Yesterday I ended up having my day off, and it was actually pretty good, but somehow I was so tired yesterday that I just, went and I took a nap, and me and my little fuzzy bear, we both cuddled up together and took a little nap, and um, I woke up just kind of like for a second, and my fuzzy bear he was like actually not even a foot away from me, and his face was like right here in front of me, and I was just like, oh, hi, Fuzzy, how are you doing? And he just looked at me and he gave me a kiss on the nose, and then I just ended up going back to sleep. But then I woke up again, and he was still there with me. So I love him so much because he's one of the types where if you're not feeling good or something and you ended up having to stay in bed all day, he would be there with you all day long and would not leave your side. So I love my little fuzzy bear. But yesterday, after my nap, we ended up, my boyfriend and I, we ended up going along with his aunt to do some last minute shopping. Not a good thing at all. I had all my shopping done, so I was like, there's no reason for me to go, but they're like, well, we're gonna go ahead and go out to eat. So, and I'm thinking to myself, ooh, this is not gonna be good. A Saturday before Christmas, it is going to be packed everywhere we go. So I was like, okay. So we ended up leaving around 7. I think it was almost 7 o'clock when we started. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's gonna be totally late by the time we get back. So we ended up going to a few stores, and some of them were actually shutting down, closing up, and it was just surprising of how every store I went to was like totally trashed, and I just don't understand why people have to trash a store just to get what they want. I mean, they would throw things on the floor. It was just horrible, and I heard so many people complain, because they couldn't find the item they were looking at. And I was just like, wow, you do know that it's Saturday before Christmas, did you actually expect it to be on the shelves? So I don't understand why people wait till the last second to do shopping. And of course, my boyfriend and his aunt, they were getting stocking stuffers and all that stuff, and so I was just laughing, and finally we ended up eating at this one restaurant, and it was like an Italian restaurant, and what was funny is it was freezing. I think it was colder inside the restaurant than it was outside. So I was actually like, oh my God, my feet are freezing. I wanted to have like 3 more pairs of socks just to put on my feet because they were so cold. And finally, the lady that was our waitress, she was very ditzy. And she would like get one thing, but she wouldn't remember the second thing. So we'd be like, we need more sweet tea, or, we need more lemon or something like that, and she would forget. And, she would bring us our drinks and like, can we have some straws, so, I kind of felt bad for her, but the thing was, we were like the last customer, so it wasn't busy, so I could understand if there was like 20 tables or something, and she was just getting forgetful, and I would be like, okay, I understand that, but we were like the only table, so, all she had to do was wait on us, so, and then we looked behind, and she was sitting down and drinking tea or something, and then she'd wake up, and she'd be like, oh, do you need anything else? And we're like, yeah, we need some tea and some water. So she would actually bring the tea, and then she would forget the water. And so it was really funny. And then finally, we ended up making our order, and she brought the food. And mine was right. I had spaghetti, chicken parmesan over spaghetti, and it was really good. And then their orders, they had ordered some calzone, and she messed it up for one. She brought the wrong calzone. And then the second one, she didn't even remember to put the order down. So it was totally, totally messed up. And then all she said was, oh, I do apologize, and I guess, you know, I'm used to being under stress because when it was packed in here, I was okay, but now it's dead. My mind isn't functioning or whatever. So I was like, okay, you know, can you at least put the calzone in in the oven so that way we can get this, because it was already getting late. And so finally she did it, and then of course they split half the calzone. They ate it, and we took the rest home with us. And she again apologized, and she said that both the calzones were not even going to be on the bill, so it was her error. So that was nice. We actually got two meals for free. But it was just like, oh, so frustrating, because here I was done eating and they couldn't eat, and I didn't want to make my food cold because it was already freezing in the building. So I know if I just let the food sit there for a minute, it would already get cold. So, but it was funny because when I took my fork and put it into the spaghetti, this big steam rose up. So I was like putting my hands together. I'm like, oh, it's like a fire, you know, because it was so cold. And my boyfriend's aunt was just cracking up laughing. She's like, oh my God, you know, we can't take you anywhere. But I'm like, I'm freezing. You just don't understand how cold it is. But it was fun, but we didn't get home until it was like almost midnight. It was like almost 12:30, and then I had to get to work this morning at 7, and I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna get like 5 hours sleep. So but I did want to share with you guys. I guess I'm gonna do some rambling. So if you guys love these, you know, give me a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Comment. I love comments, so if you comment, that gives me an idea of what to do with these videos, and what you want to see. You know, if it's more of this, then tell me, you know, and I will just ramble if you guys like hearing some of my stories. If it's advice stories that you'd love to hear, I'll do those as well. So this was just my experience last night. No topics whatsoever, no advice. I lie. Do your shopping early. That's the advice I can give you. Do your shopping early. So I will end this video. Take care. I love you guys, and Merry Christmas. Ho 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 ho. Bye. Mwah.